Monkey's Emporium, the coolest vintage toy shop in the universe. Monkeys.
Good evening, happy bank holiday weekend. I hope you've had a good one, whatever you've done, barbecuing, gardening, going out with the kids, whatever you've done. I hope you've had a really good time. Monkey's Toy Auction. Let's get the main man in. Here he comes. Good evening, Mr. Vic.
How you doing, John? You all right, mate? Having a wicked bank holiday Monday, I hope.
Oh, rested today. It's been a long weekend, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Long weekend. We got some good stuff tonight, though.
Yeah. Looking forward to getting it out. There's a lot to go through, a hell of a lot. So,
yeah, we got comments already coming in.
No.
Wow. Okay, let's go. Good evening, Pete.
Evening, Pete. How you doing, mate?
Good
Aaron.
evening, Aaron. Good evening, Obi-Rob Kenobi.
Hey.
Good evening, Tony.
Tony. Hopefully you had fun at the Toy Fair at the weekend. And Sarah, another one who's at the Toy Fair at the weekend.
Oh, bless my mum.
Is that your mum?
Yeah. Good evening, Dan. I'm going to stay on the line. Right, Dan, keep watching because I'm going to need your help in a bit, I think.
Yeah, I'm not much for that.
Yeah.
Sue, how you doing? Happy?
Good evening,
Happy
Sue.
holiday?
Madison's in. Mr. Toy Scavenger's in there. Look, good evening. Michael's in. Alan's in. Lawrence from a Toy Planet UK is in. Pete is in. Pete from Lost Boys Pizza is in the house.
Kebab Rob, how you doing, mate? Good to hear from you.
Good evening, Mr. Michael. Brad is in. There's loads. Good evening.
Brad will be out there, yeah. Brad's pucker when it comes to the wrestlers.
Yeah, man. And good evening, Andy of the Toy Vault. Sending my love, bub. So there's loads of people in. We're doing quite well. It's a busy Monday bank holiday. So shall we start?
Yeah, let's get it going. What do you want to do?
Do you want to go? Right, let's do the comics first. The UK exclusive stuff, which I like. I like your stuff, don't I? Because I'm...
Right. What we got? We got...
You around. Hang on a minute. Let's swap you around. I'll make you
big. Right. There you go. Right. Just a nice cover, this one. Return of the Jedi, issue number 8. Obviously towards the end of the film, but love the cover. Johnny will love the back of it. Look at that Cyberman.
Doctor Who magazine. Love it.
So it's in nice condition. There's no real problems with it. No dog ends or all that. Little bit of a stain at the edge there, but apart from that, in nice nick. There's another comic. The reason I put this one in is because it's got Boba on it, and I know people love a bit of Boba. It's a really nice cover.
We love a bit of Boba.
Issue number 16. Escape from the Death Star. I don't know which Death Star. Could be 1 of 3, 4. Who knows? So keep building the bloody things. So should we open it up and see what's on the back?
Yeah.
I don't know what's on the back. It's been sitting in my. On the back we've got a Philips computer that I have no idea about. It's got Pac-Man. So,
that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, Philips. they're not advertising it very well. Yeah, some Philips home computer. But inside you've got some great stuff. You've got some of the covers of some of the greatest films in the 80s, including Mad Max, First Blood. Then you got some terrible stuff. Oh, there's some great stuff. Beastmaster's on there. So yeah, nice. Boba Fett. Right, now we get to the interesting stuff. This one is inside Jabba the Hutt's court. Now this was one of the poster specials. So this opens up into a big poster.
Love it.
So
Love them. I love them. All this stuff is usually UK exclusive or printed in the UK. It's usually Kentish Town, isn't it? All vintage.
I've ruined the back that it came in. It hasn't been open that long. Or it hasn't been open for so long, should I say.
For so long.
But yeah, we got my favourite character there, Jabba, next to Wicket.
I love a Wicket. Love a Wicket.
You got Yoda on the back. Inside, you have all about the Ewoks.
Love it.
But it's also got about Jabba's palace. It opens out again. It's all about Jabba's palace. And then if we open it out one final time.
Yeah, Wicket. Life size almost. I love it.
Yeah, like, I don't know what you call that. It's not a quad, but it's like half the size of the quad. But of Wicket. Yeah. So nice piece. I'll tell you what, this would be great for someone who's going Comic-Con if Warwick Davis was there.
Yeah, again, it's signed. Really nice one to sign a frame.
Yeah, that's there all boarded.
Just a quick good evening, Raf. Good evening, Ken.
This one is Jedi Compendium, Return of the Jedi. Now,
that's really cool.
Telling Porcupines, it says 8 postcards. Unfortunately, guys, the postcards ain't in there. I did check this one because I was like, oh, that looks fun. Are they in there? And they weren't. This is stuff I haven't looked at in a long time. I was coming across some old stuff, so I've been doing a lot of sorting this week. But yeah, we look similar.
I love it.
So me and my cousin there.
I love it. It's a nice cover and it's quite striking with the red.
There's that one. Look, if I was that bigger. So again, there's some really cool stuff in this. It's got the Jedi Master Quiz. Oh,
look, big fold.
There's 100 different questions and answers. Oh, I'll tell a lie, there's 50. No, there's more than that. There's more than that. It doesn't make sense because at one point it says 59, 61, then you go to another page, it says 50. So I think there's more than one quiz in here. Oh, yeah, there is. There's the Jedi fact file. So you've got a Jedi quiz where there's 75 questions, and then there's a Jedi fact file where there's 50 odd facts.
That one's an unusual one. You don't see that one often. That one's really cool, that is.
Yeah, it comes with 50 facts with answers and ratings. But yeah, I don't want to unfold it too much. I'll let someone else get the joy in that because these are very old now. I mean, what is 38 years old? So
yeah.
I know it's all been Jedi. And ideally, this last piece should be Jedi, but look, I'll deal with that in a minute. Jedi, but it's not. It's not. It's the LP for the soundtrack of
That's
the
amazing.
Empire.
It's amazing.
It's really nice cover for the vinyl. Comes with all screenshots of the movie. Obviously, that's the main cover with Vader's face, but on the back you've got the artwork there with Bespin and Hoth.
I love you. I know.
It's awesome. And the actual vinyl inside's in good condition. It's in nice nick. I can't really show you on camera, but it's in nice nick. So, yeah, that's my little vintage Star Warsy lot there.
Let's get that straight up on screen, man.
There for someone because there's some cool pieces, man. And like you say, this isn't the stuff you see every day. It's not major expensive stuff, but it is cool. It's that bit extra. So yeah, there's 5 pieces. Oh, you've got them on screen now. Yeah, I'll say there's 5 pieces.
The vinyl's really nice. The vinyl's really nice.
Vinyl, really nice. The Wicket poster's really nice. The front of that Boba Fett is good. Really nice. So
I like the Boba Fett cover as well.
Yeah, and that's still quite cool as well with the Luke in Jedi. So, and then obviously one of your favourites, and I know Enrique.
I love all the everybody used to be quite dismissive of all the UK released size stuff, but now actually it's what everybody wants. I'm telling you, it's the best stuff. So good. The scale is nice.
They're all so cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love it when there's an artist involved and they do their own artwork, but I picked these out because they all represent film time. So you could mount any of these easy and put it in your toy room.
Show them the vinyl again. So that's, for me, that's the best bit, is the vinyl. Like,
well, the vinyl's and it's protective. So the actual outer cover's in quite nice nick. It's not perfect by any means, but it's in nice nick. It's been protected. The back, obviously, you've got that artwork. There's the Imperial March on here, Yoda's theme, the asteroid field, Han Solo and Princess, which is the love theme, where it's I love you, and then the final. And then side 2, you've got the main theme of Star Wars, training as a Jedi Knight, Yoda and the Force, the duel, and battle in the snow. But no, it's really like, you actually want to see the cover again.
Yeah, man. I like a really quick one because that's worth money, I want.
Yeah, well, sometimes this sleeve bit in the middle is missing.
Yeah, man. And they all like the first one.
Just a plain white one, and it's got all the orchestra on there, and then it's got each of the tracks. So, but as I say, the vinyl's in really nice condition as well.
Neil is saying he's just popped up. The cover artwork is awesome. It is, dude. It's really cool, that artwork in there. On the comics as well. Let's get them back up. There they are. So you've got a Boba comic, then you've got like a big fold-out Wicket poster. You've got a compendium with 50 Jedi questions. You've got the Luke Jedi cover and the vinyl. Amazing. That's a really nice lot. I love it. A really nice lot. Really nice. We got some cool stuff coming up tonight as well. We got some more Star Wars. The accessory pack at the end is going to be really cool, I reckon, because I had a little look. There was He-Man in there. There was...
Well, there's the box of accessories. Yeah, there's a lot of different things in there. So...
But there's lots, like, sometimes you get a box and like you're not quite sure what half of it is. It's a really obvious box. You can really tell. Oh, that's a good bit.
Yeah,
that's a good bit.
I've made sure there's some good bits in there for people. There's visionaries in there. There's supernaturals in there. There's turtles in there. There's small soldiers. There's A-Team, G.I. Joe, all sorts. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your bids in on. You are bidding on the Vintage Comics Vix lot number 1 with the LP vinyl in the middle as well. I don't know how much that vinyl's probably worth 25 quid. Easy.
I'm not sure, but it's a nice vinyl. It's a great movie. It's a great soundtrack, and even if you don't have a record player, it's a nice thing to have in the collection to put it behind your figures or mount it. Or
yeah,
you usually come across Star Wars. I'll be honest, Return of the Jedi I think's the hardest of the vinyls for them first 3 movies. I always see Star Wars. I see Empire not as much, and then Jedi, I think the only time I've seen it is the copy that I've got in the collection. So yeah, I do look out for them.
Well, I think they're finishing soon. I don't know. I can't see tonight because I haven't set it up like that. I've also got some of the more the 90s Star Wars stuff as well.
But you got some nice vintage pieces coming up as well.
Yeah, man. There's a bag of stuff coming up.
Yeah, there's some accessories there, and
look
forward to that.
Wrestling lot. Right in a minute. I think he's here already. We're going to get him now. A legend's joining us to talk about wrestling, or at least this wrestling. I think. Good evening to everybody who's joined us. I can see some more people have come into the room. Thank you for joining us. Comment the bid on the right-hand side of the screen or at the bottom of the screen, and the auctioneer will take your bid. We are now currently on a vintage Star Wars comics set with a vinyl LP album, Empire Strikes Back. I love it. It's brilliant. I love this lot. This is the type of lot I'd buy, it says.
Yeah, it's proper vintage as well. I know it's not, like I say, it's not figures. I know that, but we've got figures coming up in one of your lots. So
we have. So it's all closed. It's not a bad price. I mean, I think it's a bargain, if I'm honest with you. But it's gone to
bargain.
Cram for 21 quid.
Nice, Cram. I'll get that to you this week. So lovely.
Lawrence is asking about the NEC on Sunday. We'll talk about all that now. We'll come because we've got loads to talk about. Right. I love you, Lawrence.
We love you, Lawrence. That's what you meant to say. We love you.
We love you. Of course we do. Right. And Cram is saying, thank you very much. Cool. Yeah.
Lovely.
Right. So I got a load of wrestling stuff, Vic. I'm not that bonny, really, if I'm honest with you.
Me neither.
It's not the Hasbro WW stuff, and it's not like it's like not 1990 anymore, 1991 anymore. Is it? So let's see if we've got a legend. Where is he? Good evening, Mr. Dan. How are you?
Hey!
Can you guys see me?
Plastic Dan.
You can see me even with my John Cena. Well, what waste of money that was.
That shows you how in touch we are.
How you guys doing? You good?
Not bad. So
we all right.
Good weekend. Do you have a happy hunt this weekend, or was you at Chatham? I don't know. I didn't ask.
I wasn't at Chatham, mate. I did go to a car boot on yesterday. I met up with some pals, and it was a nice hang. I'm trying not to gather too much stuff. I'm having an outward shift of stuff as opposed to getting stuff in at the moment. So yeah. I'm afraid to say, Pete, Cena does not suck. Cena is the best. And in fact, if you haven't watched Peacekeeper, I strongly recommend it as a great show.
I have seen The Marine, and that's terrible.
The Marine is not good. He's got better.
I see him begging the Chinese some forgiveness. So, I'm skeptical. But anyway.
The man learned Chinese purely for that. He's given, I think it's 1,000 Make-A-Wish wishes. The guy is.
If he's listening, toss knee. That's what I say to him. So anyway.
I'm assuming that's offensive, but so I was a lovely first lot. I saw some amazing Empire Strikes Back stuff. Really cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little vintage going through. So we're all happy. I think it might be a new viewer, Cram. I've not heard Cram before, but I'm glad. So I'm thinking of a little extra I might throw in for him as well. So
cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I got all this stuff, right, dude. There's loads, right? I'll start off by showing you this bag. That's got dog tags in it and poker chips.
Yep.
It's wrestling.
If you can market it, the WWE have made something out of it.
In it. Then what I've got here is seemingly 3 scales of figures. So I've got like the big scale, the medium scale, and the little baby scale.
And the little ones. So the big ones are primarily going to be Jakks and Mattel, maybe a bit of Toy Biz, but mainly they're Jakks ones. Just the standard, the kind of I don't want to say fodder, but the standard wrestlers that you see. I mean, there's I will say this because you sent me some pictures, and guys, I've got to say, right, you got Undertakers and Bobby Lashley's, MVPs, Goldbergs, and Chris Benoit, although we don't talk about him. You got the Hardys and The Rock and Batista. I mean, it is like a proper starter kit. If you're looking at like a bunch of legends, they're mostly in there. You know, let me say that.
There was actually some I didn't know.
This is the Attitude Era and Raw and all that. Yeah, is this
Pretty
right,
much,
okay.
yeah. Although there is a rather lovely Davey Boy Smith tucked in there somewhere, which is obviously slightly before.
I know who that is.
The British Bulldog. Got Rob Van Dam's.
No Claude. Oh look, he's even wearing his proper gear.
There he is.
Beautiful.
There he is.
So I'm gonna do it this way because it might be easier because there's so much of it. I'm gonna put the picture up and go through the picture because
I mean just in what you would call the standard size figures, you've got like over 50. So
we're not going to be taking too long on this, chaps, as well. So if you want to grab a bargain, please hang on a minute. Let me see if I can get better pictures. I have better pictures. Give me 2 seconds. I'm awfully sorry, everybody. I have better pictures. Oh, don't I? Oh, maybe I don't. Shit. I might have to do it by hand, which will be fun.
What does it go through them? Jeez.
Hang on a minute.
You might have to go on screen.
I am going
to. You can commentate.
Right, let's done that one. Right, so you got loads of the figures. There's loads, people. How many did we say? There's one.
I think there's like it's like 12, 24, 30. I think there's 47 in the bigger picture there, which look like mainly Jack's figures, maybe a couple of Mattels, but mainly Jack's.
Do you know what? There's loads in here as well. There's like that's all belts and
So the belts, accessories are kind of where the money's at. The belts are weirdly. So if I was going to say car boot money, you tend to pick the figures up for like, let's say £1 a figure. Yeah. And the belts, they can go for, well, depending on what they are, but they can go for, £1, £2, up to sort of 5, 6, depending, if they're like special belts. But let's just go real bottom line and say they're just standard belts. You're still talking about 70, 80 quid's worth of gear just at car boot prices. So someone is going to pick up a bargain, I'll tell you that.
I hope so.
Vic. All the wrestlers. Have we lost our own British Bulldog?
Yeah, I think we have a minute. I don't know where he's gone. He'll be back. I think he was having trouble with his signal. So there's one. Right, okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 belts. Nice. And then there's a bag of like
the knee pads and elbow pads.
There he is, he's back.
There he is. Yeah.
Someone was phoning my phone and my phone just went, ah.
That's I couldn't
hear you guys or anything, so I just had to leave.
So you got that, and then on top of all that, so you got the figures, then you got these little figures. There's even like belts for them in there as well, which is weird.
So they're weird because I was going to say they're called like micro brawlers, but I don't think they are. They're something else. They're pretty cool though. There's some good. Let me look at my pictures.
Yeah, so that's these guys.
Yeah, you got Undertaker and Kane, Rob Van Dam, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, all sorts.
Then there's a pack of top tramps. There's an Aptitude case, which is buggered. There's some of the middle-sized figures.
So again, they look more like those you know what, those ones. So they're G.I. Joe scale. They're like 3.75 figures. I had a bunch of them. Turns out they're kind of hard to get hold of. So a couple of those, that they're worth a couple of quid each, whatever.
And then I got this bag of stuff.
Accessories.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I mean, I've had some of them accessories, John, and I've whacked them on the Evil Bay, and they sell. People want the belts and the silly trays and the seats.
The breakaway tables and the chairs and the ladders and whatnot. But the belts are really where the money's at.
There's one of them in there. There's soft goods in there. There's tables. There's trays. There's medals. There's there's loads in there. And then There's also as I said at the beginning, the dog tags and the poker chips and stuff. And then there's also a belt as well. A big belt, like that one. So that's everything.
I mean, is that the spinning belt? Yeah, it's the spinner. Is that not I think that's the John Cena spinning belt. Yeah, love it.
So there you go. I got to be honest with you. I'm not very good because there was, none of the 90s stuff in here that I really loved. Like, so I'm kind of glad. You kind of knew. I don't know. Oh, he's there. He keeps dropping off. Bless him. Just going back. You kind of knew. You kind of know some of this stuff. You kind of know some of this stuff, Vic. Don't you?
A little bit. You threw me backstage for some reason. I think you dropped something on your computer and it chucked me backstage. So,
that was a textbook rock bottom that just got dropped in it bang, it put Vic right out of the chat.
Yeah. Don't. Anyway, enough said. No, I don't really know enough, mate. No, not really with this era, Attitude and Raw. It's nothing that I'll be honest. It's hard for me to say much. I know the main protagonist is John Cena and Steve Austin and
you would be surprised as to how many in there that you go, all right, and you just know them just by name, because loads of them crossed over from like the what I call the golden era, like up to 93.
I know when I stopped, it was like SummerSlam 91, 92. I'm pretty sure it was 91. I stopped.
Yeah, so. It's like about Series 9 of the Hasbros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Swap it back. Like that. So that's what you're bidding for, chaps. Bidding is finishing in a minute because we've still got loads to do tonight. We've still got loads to get through.
That's a hell of a lot. Bloody hell. It's a nice collection, like you say, or it's even nice if someone got it cheap to sell. I mean, there's got to be a few quid there.
Well, this is the thing. Like some of them, some of them are worth some money and some of them aren't. That's just how it goes with wrestlers. But like, I had several hundred that I picked up at various car boots, and when it was time, I kept all the ones I wanted to keep, and when it was time to get rid of them, I just bundled them up in kind of groups of about 6, couple of like good ones, couple of beaters, eBayed them. I made several £100s, and it definitely didn't cost me that much. So yeah, it's good fun, aren't they? Wrestling figures, just good fun.
Yeah, and you get belts, so you can just walk around the house like that. With a belt.
Well, I regularly do. I've got the $1 million belt. My missus bought it for me as a Christmas present, the replica. I met Ted DiBiase, got him to sign it. My $1 Million Man.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
One day I'll meet Jesse Ventura in the apocalypse.
Oh. He's not the body anymore, is he? He's called Jesse the Mind Ventura. I'm sure that's what he calls himself. He's not the body. I'd tell you that much. That's for sure.
I love it, Nuggy. I don't know. Are we nearly there? Are we? Because we're going to have to move quite quick tonight because me and Dad are playing Dungeons and Dragons in a minute. Are you going to stay on till the end now, Dad?
If you have me on, gibbering along, then I will stay on, man. Yeah.
Monday. It's a Monday.
I know. And you're doing your auction on a Monday, but everything got shifted. Did you not see Johnny rocking it up? Was it last night? I saw some Instagram stuff of Johnny absolutely smashing it.
I know it was out, but no, I ain't seen none of that.
Oh. It wasn't me. It was my brother.
It was his lively twin.
Yeah. You're going to have to help me with this next lot then as well, chaps, because this next lot is Star Wars. That's 90s.
All right.
I want to try and do this one super quick as well because I want to make sure we give time for the last two lot. Dan, have you seen the accessories that Vic has put at the end?
Yes.
That's the bundle. I've had
to show everyone. I'm going to try and lay it on a tray and have to look at.
There are some juicy little numbers in there. I saw a Toxic Crusaders gun. I saw a Kenner Terminator arm. Saw all sorts in there. It's lovely.
Look at that. That's proper turtles or something.
Oh yeah.
So no, there's a lot of 80s and 90s dross in there.
A couple of my boys were eyeing that up, so you might get some Andy and Rye action on that.
That's a mouth
Street Sharks.
Yeah, for a Street Shark.
That's the hardest bit to find for that particular Street Shark. So,
and no doubt about it. I did think, oh, some of these bits I should just chuck on the Evil Bay, and then I thought, no, these good people here. Let's see if they scrap it out.
Come on, share the love. Share the love.
So
I think we're nearly there. I don't know.
So Madison met Rey Mysterio and Mark Henry. I'm of the understanding that those guys are both absolute gents. Particularly Mark Henry is apparently one of the nicest guys ever. So,
okay, is that sarcasm?
No, genuinely. Dude, all the wrestlers that I've met Demolition, I've met Ted DiBiase, I've met Tatanka, I've met the Nasty Boys. Lovely.
Okay, it's sold. It's sold. It's gone for 69 quid to Matthew.
Wow, well done, Matthew. That's a
69, dude.
That's a wicked number and a wicked lot.
That's going to come this week, but it'll come via UPS. So I'll probably ask you for your email address because it's massive. So I'm gonna just stick it through the UPS because it's just easier. Shall I do the Star Wars next?
Yeah.
Let me just whiz through these Star Wars, and you can we can play that game of Vic tells me which one's which. Right? Okay. So you got some loose figures, and then some. I think that's right.
There's some cracking loose figures. Yeah, I was well surprised you chucked them in with this. But
so one of them,
Forearm Grievous,
the General himself.
One of them.
Oh, that's the Rodinian Paxo, someone or other, Paxo Bo or something his name is. But no, straight up, that figure's a 15-20 pounder. He's got his blaster. That's a hard one to come by. Believe it or not, he's a mechanic. He's not a bounty hunter or anything. He's supposed to be a mechanic in episode 1. Yeah. Is
that the grown-up little one from Phantom Menace?
Yeah, maybe. Koran Warrior from the Clone Wars, and it should come with a droid, Build-A-Droid head, which I'm sure you've got there somewhere. That's the Build-A-Droid head that came with that figure. So it's a nice figure as well. That's a 15-20 pounder. That one's garbage. Sorry, as Anakin. That's a nice one. That come off the BT card. I know. Nice sculpt. They will never do that figure again. That's the one and only time they're going to make that figure. So if you need to make that diorama with that scene, buy it.
Good evening, Ken.
Evening, Ken. How you doing?
I saw Aaron of Toy Division fame sneak in the back door there as well at some point.
The Empire Toys.
Yes, the Empire Toys. Right, so we got one of them, a Sheila.
That's a nice figure, considering his power to force. She hasn't got muscles. She ain't been on the roids.
I'm reliably informed that Power of the Force is coming back. People are starting to collect it now and stock up on it. Yeah,
but that figure's a nice figure, considering, and that's not a bad figure neither. I quite like that. They're all freeze frames as well, but I'm a sucker for a little freebie.
I say that AT-AT driver might actually fit in the AT-AT, unlike the roidy Chewbacca, which don't go anywhere.
No, that doesn't even. Well, it's not even roidy. That looks like a Yeti. That's a nice one. T1B doesn't come up that often. It's not muscular neither. Dengar. There's been better sculpts, but he's a bounty hunter. I like him.
The worst bounty hunter.
No, he ain't. That's a nice sculpt as well. I remember when this figure was well hard to get. I think I paid 14 quid in Forbidden Planet back in 1997 for that.
14 quid?
Yeah. Mate, I had other problems then, but I used to have a credit card. Yeah, Hoff Trooper with the hologram. Nice.
And the John Wayne legs, he's just dehorsed.
Yeah, I like that Garradin. Again.
That's cool.
That again, there's a Mandalorian reference as well. Yeah, okay.
That's
an Italian card though, isn't it? That's an Joblot card or whatever. Habero, Haribo card. Yeah, Luke Jedi.
Again, for your Mandalorian needs.
He's scary. I like that figure, that Bosk, and I'm not just messing about. That's a solid figure.
Yeah.
Even for the time, I think it still holds up. It's got
the
nice
best looking bounty hunter.
He is a cool bounty hunter. He's my he's one of my go-tos.
I found this as well. It's a trivia card game for Star Wars. I'm chucking that in as well. That's brand new.
Yeah, but it's got a proper stormtrooper on it. That's what's nice. It ain't got one of them stupid ones on.
And then let me have a little look, see if I got a screen share this lot, because this is quite a lot. Yeah.
I've got to say, some of those carded figures are great.
Yeah. Some of it, it's not a bad selection. I mean, I think personally the worst figure in there's probably the Obi-Wan, just because it's a GG card. That's what they were called, GG. Joblot with Hublo or whatever was the vintage one, weren't it? Harbour, sorry, was the vintage one. But
I can't tell you much about the newer figures, and I can't really tell you much about the 90s ones. But
a long saber in that Obi-Wan, is it? So not, is it a long saber?
Yeah, it's a long saber, I think.
I don't think it is. I think we should have a look at it again. Oh, it is. You're right. So that's a positive on that then. That's a long saber. And
they're all the right cards. They're not like mangled or like.
They look fresh.
Yeah, man. They've been displayed nice in somebody's house. And
one figure in that picture you haven't shown, and that's the what they called the Coruscant Senate Guard, the blue one, loose.
Oh yeah. With the
I've got blasters of that somewhere. It's not in this lot coming up neither. Sorry, guys. But if you win this lot and you win that lot, I'll find it for you. The long blaster.
That's in next week's lot.
Oh, it's a shame we're so far apart, so I would have just thrown it at you to put with it. But I know, because I've been doing a lot of accessory sorting in the last couple of days. So much at the minute, I didn't realise I had, like, accessory wise.
Right, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a second. Hang on.
Ourselves. What's your favourite figure there?
I've just realised I'm missing bits for the last lot. Hang on.
Oh, favourite figure there, mate, for me is either not Greedo, because I think he's wicked in his little blue waistcoat.
So, yeah, he's super articulated as well. He's a good figure. I think it was for 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of VC collection now.
He's certainly not one that you see floating around at the bottom of bargain bins, that's for sure.
You don't. I sold it recently for a score, I think. So,
and I really like. I can't pronounce it, but the second carded one in from the left with the snozzle, with the gas mask eyes and the snozzle. Yeah, he's wicked.
Yeah, he's a puff character though. Yeah. And obviously he was like a Uber taxi rank driver in Mandalorian, weren't he?
Yes.
One of his species. Anyway. First episode. So, me personally, I think I like the Leia figure just because I played so much money back in the day, but I did have problems, as I said. Just because I thought at the time that was as good as the sculpt ever got. You got to remember, we had Monkey Leia before that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you had Farm Boy Leia.
Yeah, Farm Boy. Monkey and from the Masters of the Galactic Verse. But no, it's a really nice figure. And then
so they still bidding on this lot, I guess.
Oh,
we haven't finished yet.
I like the Clone Wars. What do you call it? Figure I want to call him Tessic, but that's not his name. I said it earlier.
Quarren
Warrior. The one, the Quarren Warrior. I think that's a really nice figure. It's got soft goods on it as well.
Hello.
It's quality, and it's super articulated, and it's an army builder. So,
and he's been hitting the Tatooine gym, it would appear.
And again, he was in Mandalorian season 1, episode 1.
My name is Boris.
So yeah.
I love it. And the R2D2 dome as well. Wicked.
Yeah, well, that dome on its own probably goes £5 to £8 on Evil Bay because someone wants to complete that droid.
So there's that lot. Next up, do you want to do your accessories or shall I do these vintage Star Wars bits next?
Whatever you want, whatever you like. It's up to you,
mate.
I say keep the Star Wars rolling because we're in Star Wars mode right now, and then we'll give a good old attention to the accessories afterwards.
Okay, cool. I'm getting all this ready now because there's loads of little things in this one. There's a lot of little ones. I know there is. And there's also quite a lot of paint on things. He's causing a minute. I was going to say very quickly, are you going to the NEC next Sunday?
Vic?
I was asking you more, Dan.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm probably not. I'm probably going to give it a miss this time. It's the first time I've missed in many years, but I'm still debating whether or not to go. I'm not selling, that's for sure, but I'm sort of I'm an hour and about going for a wonder, but then the price of petrol, I'm being quite stingy. So and there's like Sandown and Kempton. There's a lot of stuff coming up at the same time, so not sure. Not sure.
When's Kempton?
The week after. So it literally goes. We've just had Chatham. This weekend coming on the Sunday is NEC. The following Sunday is Kempton, and the following Saturday is Sandown, and then the following Saturday is Chatham again. So it's like, there's a lot going on.
Busy.
But the 15th.
Well
that's
done.
A bargain. You'll get half your money back on that Paxo bod if you really want.
Right, let's do the other Star Wars. So this is all vintage. I'm going to get a picture up straight away because there's so much in this that really you need to be able to see. Right. So we got.
It's exciting stuff. I love it.
So someone got creative with the snow trooper blast rifles, it would appear.
Yeah.
Well,
so they kind of painted the. Let me hang on a minute. Let me put this on.
They have painted it, and listen, it's not a big deal. As I said, caustic soda.
Let's get it on screen. Caustic soda.
Just make sure you wear rubber gloves. Look, caustic soda. You can get it cheap. It'll take all that off. Why you put me on main screen? What's going on?
For caustic soda. So so you go on. I've lost 2 pin now. So they are. Some of them are a bit.
That's probably not being approved by the empire that is. Who are them fundamentalists again? I don't mean Al Qaeda. I mean the other ones. The Galactic Republic when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the big Facebook group?
Yes. They'll probably tell you to leave that on there and don't mess about.
I say that's a vintage patina we got going on there.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm from the Toy Polloi school of toy collecting, and if it's yours and you own it and you want to fix it, do it. Yeah.
Too right.
Right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
I like the TIE fighter pilots. It's a nice little squadron going on.
Yeah.
Is someone tried to do a custom there next to C-3PO? What's that figure? I don't recognise it.
It looks like a Han Solo that someone's painted entirely
black.
Oh,
yeah. It's Han Solo. There's somebody's painted. Where's Boris? There, look.
Okay.
So that's a custom submerged up to the neck in carbonite Han Solo there, if anyone wanted one.
It might have been like,
and then
might be when he was a TIE fighter pilot. Isn't it?
There you go.
There's loads of weapons in there. And I've checked them all. They're all legit. They're all really cool. I mean,
it's a wicked little lot, mate. I like the fact that I see someone do this with a custom. There's a broken snowtrooper blaster in there, and someone built another gun out of that. Which I just think,
And those cool. the coloured snowtrooper blasters, they will clean up because all you're getting it down is to the base colour. Yeah, you're not going to take any other paint off, so they'll clean up lovely.
They'll look. Excuse me, guys. They'll look good. Give up smoking, I know. FX7's in there. Is FX7's arms all there? I know I'm asking you questions on the fly.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Johnny,
yeah,
someone's asked in the chat, is there any way we could move the picture up a minute or take away the $4.99 postage just so they can see the bottom line?
Can't see the bottom line.
I can also.
There we go. Perfect.
You need the other one off as well.
There you go.
Rolling.
That's it. That's it.
Right.
How's
Right,
that?
can we see the colour of the boots on the hot rebel?
What I'll do is I think I can do
Even just like those like the spear staffy weapons. The fact there's 3 of them, that's tidy. That's a nice little.
Sticks and stones of Return of the Jedi.
You got a lot of Jedi figures there. A lot of Jedi figures.
So there's Oth rifles there. There's gas masks. There's the like harpoon and belt pack from the At That Survivor kit thing. There's Hoth rifles in there. There's a set of Millennium Falcon guns, but the pins are broken.
The quad gun.
Thank you. And then there's the figures as well, and then there's loads of little bits in there as well. So I think that's quite a good little lot.
Aaron Dudley, you just bid 363 quid, and I'm taking that as legal. I don't think that was a typo. I think that's a legit bid. I think he meant 36, but I'm taking it as 363.
So I'm going to stick all them back in the bag.
Main screens. Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'll do that.
Bosh.
I'll do a bit of both. Rebel, Chewbacca, Leia.
The Chewie has all appendages and he isn't yellow. That's a result.
He's a brown bag. No, I'm joking. Reese, this dodgy painted Han Solo.
I'll tell you what.
Paint of that. Go on. Sorry.
You got all 3 skiff guards there, and you got 3 weapons. So it's tidy, mate. It's a tidy little bundle. The more I look at it, the more it's giving me. It's good. Is that a snow speeder side cannon in there as well that I'm seeing?
Snow speeder.
It might not be. I might just be going blind. Next to the in between the droid and the there you go. Yeah.
But it's missing the end, I think.
Useful to someone. I needed one of them at one point.
It's a really good lot, though, and I do like
It's a good lot.
These little 3 together. Even though they've been painted, he's painted them quite well, and the emblems on their head. And like Vic says, that would come off. But the emblem for me, see how strong those emblems are. There's very little rub on all 3 of them.
Nice.
So
one of your Ewoks has got his hood again. Always things that go missing.
Yeah. I think that's a real good little lot. He's missing one arm, the mini rig.
I mean, if that was mint complete and in box, I would say throw it in the bin. But I've got like a personal vendetta against mini rigs, so don't listen to me.
But that front gun's £8.
Yeah,
that's the most expensive bit, really.
Always missing in it, that front gun. Always.
Yeah. That all works. Yeah, I mean, like you say, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do in with that gun. You're gonna do in with that gun. You got a clat 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say there's probably 8 to 10 complete figures there. Because Wicket, Klaatu, Hothan. Oh no.
No, you can't. He ain't got his blaster.
Yeah, you have.
There's a little blaster there. I don't know if that's his though.
Yeah, there's a blaster from the middle. That's what I'm saying. It's picked as Wicked. Let me get it up. Look.
A little blaster just there. Hello.
That ain't it. That's the wrong blaster.
Yeah, it is. Best bin.
He don't. No, Houndhoff doesn't have a Bespin blaster. It has the DL44, which is the Mauser.
Oh, that's a deep cut. I'd have just put a blaster with it.
Deep cut. It's just that it is. Yeah.
No, I absolutely. Your knowledge is way better than mine on this.
It's the first gun that you could actually hook the blaster into the holster.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So that's a Bespin blaster. That'll go with Lobot, or I don't know what else. He's got a Rebel. He's got a Hoff Rebel there. That comes with a Bespin blaster.
I'll put in a blaster then as well.
Oi! I've just caused an earthquake. Sorry about that.
I thought
Nice
I got one, so I thought it was in there, and it was. And it's a bit of a bastard.
Well, that's 15 quid in its own, isn't it? No?
Yeah.
So there you go. Bidding's going to finish in a minute, and I'm adding that one into the bag. I am adding that one into the bag. There's the bag. Done. Done.
That is a solid little lot. That some interesting bits there, I reckon.
I think so. I think that's a great little lot. That great little lot.
Yeah, it's pucker. I mean, you don't see enough vintage Star Wars out there. It's too hard to find now. Do you know what I mean? What's the Bespin Han like? Is that's a nice figure? Again, you could put that Bespin blaster with that Han.
Yeah.
It was always a head fuck for me as a child because I was like, it's the wrong gun. Why they put that gun with this figure? Because it's my favourite figure, like my favourite Han figure.
So the Lando's looking. Sorry,
my dad, as soon as I opened up the figures, took the guns away, and then when we got home, he superglued them to the hands.
Brilliant. That's genius. And there's a little layer.
Which was great, which meant they always had blasters, but that really pissed me off with that figure because he had the wrong gun in my head.
Right. We have to reach the time, man. So, because we're going to go over, I bet we fucking go over.
Yeah, you got Leia's poncho up there.
Yeah, Leia's poncho's in there. Get last minute bids in there. God bless you all. They doing stuff. They doing stuff. Yeah, they are. And there's people are joining as well. I'm trying to keep up with it, but I can't because I'm rubbish.
Is it just me that always thought that particular Lando figure was just much shinier than the others? Just a much shinier figure, the blue top Lando. Yeah, and I just like the fact he's a smiling one because I always check the one again. Just a happy dude, but like it always had a sheen on the trousers in particular. I always found it's like
I tell you, he is really happy as well. Look at that, he is having a good day.
It's the flares. That's why on that figure, it's the flares that. Cuban hills at the bottom. Why is it zero gravity?
Billy D. Williams. The D stands for delicious.
Right.
Cool's beer, isn't it? That's what he done.
Yeah.
Done. End it. Right, it's gone to Sue for £80. Bargain.
Wow.
Get it, girl.
Well done, Sue.
I'll send that. I'll come first class. I won't. They'll just come through the post. That one will, because that's not too bad. Right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let the fighting commence. Because I think there will be arguments over this lot. I think. Let's get it on.
Right, that's the box that I've got them in. Look, it's full up all the way to the top. Now I don't know how I'm going to sell this to you guys. I'm going to put it on a tray and then just try and put the camera over the top. I can't see what you lot can see because I'm having to use my phone. So it's going to be fun. All right. So tray's here.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
Box is empty. Where to start? I'll just try and brush it out on the tray so you can see. How do I do this, guys? Oh. Can you see all this?
Yeah.
So I see you got Kenner Alien's Hicks rocket launcher. You got an Ore Striker, G.I. Joe top cannon. They're always good to find.
Yeah, that's Bucky O'Hare, and it. I don't know what that is. I think that's Small Soldiers.
Yeah,
that's the mini. That's the mini Thundercats. You know, the little ones. Again, that's Bucky O'Hare.
Willie Dwight's headpiece.
I don't know what this big sword is. There's another swordy thing there. Ninja Turtles, A-Team. I think that's Aliens, isn't it?
If it is, it's later Aliens, but it's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks
I
like a
think
flamethrower, doesn't it?
I think that's Spawn, He-Man. There's some sort of Venom missile. Supernaturals. Gundam. RoboCop. Doctor Who. There's a Terminator head.
You got a Terminator punching arm in there as well, I think.
There's a jacket that I think's Turtles.
Yeah, that's
from
Disguised Donnie or something. Whatever he is.
Yeah, that's a Toy Biz jacket for Peter Parker, I think.
Cool.
Press on it.
You know, Last Action Hero, that one.
There's another Terminator head. Look, 2 Terminator heads. There's an arm, like you said. There's a Sword of Omens. There's one of them, whatever that is. That's Toy Biz, believe it or not, for the bigger Spider-Man. A Predator rocket launcher. That's for Street Sharks.
Is it Ripper? But that is a tiny bit. That gum shield is always missing from the Street Shark.
That's a little sword from the Micro Thundercats.
Yeah.
Toxic Avengers.
Yeah.
Turtles of some description. Turtles again. That's Visionaries.
What's that helmet? Yeah, little helmet.
Yeah, helmet. Visionaries. I don't know what that is. It's probably Power Rangers or something. I don't know what that is. It's a sword. Power Rangers, blasters. I think that's probably Spawn. That's Kenner Aliens. I don't know what this helmet's for.
That could be G.I. Joe.
No, it's too big.
Too big.
I don't know what this belt is. Biker Mice from Mars. Vinny's helmet.
Yeah.
Darth Vader mask to something. Captain Black's hat. Ninja Turtles. More Ninja Turtles. There's loads of it here. Again, small soldiers.
I just zoom in on the picture.
I think that's. I'm not sure if that's Batman or Turtles. There's some guns here, guys. There's more guns. That's Transformers. Secret Wars. There's all sorts here. I know there's over 100 pieces. When it got to 100, I'll just stop counting. G.I. Joe or Leonard. I think that's Leonard. I'm not sure, actually. Voltron. There's another bit of Voltron there. Turtles. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
That's all right. So it's all of that. There's so much in there.
Just get throwing it in the box, just a bit as I was sorting out. But there's
this is my hair. This is my heaven. Lots like this are like as a trade.
Fire extinguisher. I don't know what that's from. Probably wrestling or something.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Just gonna keep zooming in on this picture.
Sort of gun that I think's from Terminator, Kenner.
So the things I saw there's an Orko ring pull.
Yep.
There's a He-Man harness there.
That's the Supernatural's helmet head. That ear in the picture, that's from
Show us again.
What, the head? Oh, I don't know where I put it. Just throwing it back. There we go.
Show us on big screen. Show us some bits going through it.
It's the cowl. Yeah.
That's the cowl then.
The cowl.
Yeah. There you go. There's Visionaries. I prefer Supernatural. Bit of each. Striker cannon. Turtles helmet. Jacket for small soldiers. One of the capes for one of the many Spawn figures. He-Man armor. It has got a split in that though. There's a Batman cowl and we've got. There's all sorts. That's a backpack for RoboCop. Backpack for Bucky O'Hare people.
Bucky O'Hare stuff.
That goes on the back of Voltron. Little Voltron scissors there.
That's what
again, I think that's Small Soldiers off one
More
of the Gorgon.
soldier stuff is so popular, man, at the minute.
Kenner, Alien, Kenner Terminator, Captain
Yeah.
Black. You always see the figures, don't
Oh, wicked.
Terminator head, Terminator arm, Ninja Turtles. Let me know what that is. It's probably Batman. To annoy me because I've put together a big Batman lot. But if not, it's Turtles. That's a shoulder cannon off of a Predator Kenner. I think that's Doctor Who. I'm not sure. It's a space helmet for someone.
Yeah.
There's loads of guns. There's loads of like.
I think I could tell you what Doctor Who said that song if you really care. If you care how geeky I want to get of it.
Cylon Pit, not Cylon Pit.
That's 2000X or 200X. There's a few of these Venom projectiles. I don't know what they come from. Ninja Turtles. Don't know what that is. Some sort of sword. It's probably Power Rangers or something like these. I don't know what they are. They look very.
There's
Power
loads,
Rangers.
dude. There's so much in there.
There's a bow. That's probably from Ninja Turtles. Yeah, there's a bit of everything in there.
Wicked.
There we go. Tats has said, Vic, that red missile was for Mask Dynamo.
Ah, see, that should have been from him. Yeah, Vinny's helmet. Now, no, they go for about £8 on their own. I sold them before, but yeah, it's a good lot.
I think it's a
think
good
that's-
lot.
Yeah,
It's a really good little lot.
I don't even know where to begin. This
Having a nice little, so that's all of the time. So it's all vintage stuff. It's a real mix of stuff. See, that's Thundercat stuff here, look. That's Thundercat stuff here.
Voltron sword, yeah. I like Voltron.
I'm trying to get in super close for them so they can see.
Yeah, the Toxic Crusaders guns tidy. They're about £5 or £6 to buy on their own.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a ripcord here, like a red ripcord. I'm not sure what that's for.
It's Orco, isn't it?
That's Orco, man.
Yeah.
That's £15, that is.
Oh well.
Nice little lot. Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely, lovely little lot. Well, we've gone over again. We've gone 4 minutes over. I got so distracted. I was looking at all the different escapism in it. Dan, I'll see you in a minute on the D&D stream. Thank you for helping us tonight, Bab.
I'm not sure how much. Oh, look at that. I'm not sure how much help I was, but thank you for having me on. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, we will D&D in about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next week, everybody's at the NEC or not, as a case. The NEC is on next week. Don't
Next
forget
Sunday.
the NEC. Yeah, so next Sunday. It's technically my birthday weekend next week. You out?
What is this sword from? Some sort of laser sword. And I don't mean like.
Oh, I do know what that's from.
Oh,
Them
I-
stupid things. Them
Yeah, I-
stupid. It's a crap toy line, and they look like bears in robes.
Is it
Oh,
Warriors of Virtue?
Yes,
Oh,
thank
no.
you.
Yeah.
What, the kangaroos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What, they had laser swords?
Yeah.
I might have to watch that. Yeah. That's a nice piece.
Hicks's gun. Yeah.
This,
We'll go back on
Secret
the picture.
Wars. Anyone remember Secret Wars? Marvel?
love a bit of Secret Wars, isn't it? Love
Tell
a
you
bit of Secret Wars.
that Street Sharks mouth card, that is absolutely brilliant. That's in there. Honestly,
That's a nice piece, yeah.
it is.
And you got Jimmy or Billy or
So Willie DeWitt.
Willie. That's it.
Willie,
Yeah.
Willie O'Neill. Willie O'Neill.
I'll put him on, guys, because I can talk to you about Star Wars, but Willie, I don't know about Willies. That's for the same range. I don't know how many pieces I haven't shown. There's some sort of nunchucks in here. There's a Sword of Omens, but I think that's from like Bandai.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a few different. There's some different times from different. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Thundercats weapons from micro range, from the vintage micro range. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go in a minute. The bidding's going well, Vic. They get it. How can that lot speaks for itself without being horrible? You don't have to do much of that lot. People just go.
Yeah, I would count it, put it back in the box, but I know there's over 100 bits in here. I can't be bothered to count it. It's probably about between 110 and 120 bits in here. So
Yeah.
Buy it, keep the bits you want, and use the rest to complete other things and flog it on, innit?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, because it's all cool stuff.
Mm.
So well, they're off and bidding. We just wait to get your last minute bids in, I guess. I don't know what the auctioneer's doing. But we'll see it next week, maybe. We don't know. We're going to see how it goes. See what this week brings. But I reckon we can do something. I'm just looking now. It's all very tense, back end. Yeah. All done? Ready, Vic? Ready, Vic? £70 to Steve.
Well done, Steve. I'll have that out to you. Lovely.
Well done,
Steve.
Steve.
I'm sure he can finish off a few figures. We off, yeah? Cutting it that short.
Thanks for everything, guys. It was just tough as Star Wars win. May the force be with you. May the force be with you.
Thank you, friend. Thanks for being with us. Spread the word.
Spread the word. Tell everybody. Cheers, Steve. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who supported again this week. Make sure that come and see us next week if we're around. Go to the NEC. Support your local toy dealer. Thank you, Dan. Remember now, this week, keep calm, keep collecting. It's going to be all right. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Monkeys Emporium, the coolest vintage toy shop.